What happens to your podcast if you're in an accident and you can't work or you die? If you haven't planned ahead, the answer is very bad things. Your podcast doesn't live in one place. It's a layered system. You record the audio somewhere, you edit it somewhere, you upload it to a hosting platform. That hosting platform generates an RSS feed, and that RSS feed is what Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeart, and everywhere else actually reads and distributes from. The RSS feed is the spine of your entire podcast distribution. If your hosting account lapses because the credit card on file expires, because no one's paying the monthly fee, because the account gets deactivated after inactivity, the RSS feed breaks. All hell breaks loose. The good news is that podcast hosting accounts are transferable. The bad news is that none of them do it automatically, and someone has to know the account exists and how to do it. For recording and production, document what you use, where the files are, and whether your recordings are backed up somewhere accessible. An archive of your show has value. Many podcasters never back up their original recordings anywhere outside the hosting platform. Apple Podcasts Connect and Spotify for Podcasters are both separate accounts from your hosting platform. Your show may be claimed and verified on both, and those claimed accounts may have listener analytics, review management tools, or direct subscriber data that lives only in those accounts. Document them separately. Podcast revenue accounts are the hardest to transfer. Google AdSense is tied to a specific person or business entity. Affiliate program accounts often have strict terms about who can own the account. Patreon has a process for transferring creator accounts, but it requires working through their support team. Most of the podcast succession issues are not insurmountable, but every single one requires advanced preparation. None of them work without someone knowing they exist. I'm talking about all of that and planning for other digital business asset succession in this week in the full podcast episode. Not just death, though we'll get there, but the thing that is actually statistically more likely for most people under 60, becoming temporarily or permanently incapacitated and watching your digital business either stall out or spiral while you can't do anything about it. I walk through each category of digital business asset, what the platforms actually allow and don't, and 7 specific things you can do right now. Check it out at Avoid the Legal Horrors on YouTube or your favorite podcast platform so you can indeed avoid the legal horrors and keep rocking your IP. This is not legal advice, and I'm not your lawyer. For advice about your specific situation, consult with a licensed attorney. This contains attorney advertising material. From address and contact information are available at kingpatentlaw.com.